radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers. On Station Head in the description.
Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Libra. For your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, wherever you have the Libra placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before you get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below. That's the only place you can get a private reading from me through. I don't do payment through Instagram DM. Be aware of fake accounts. I'll never DM you first or anything like that. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. My Only Insta is directly below. And check me out on Patreon. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and all sorts of stuff on there. And other than that, let's just get into what's going on with you guys, Libra. Messages for Libra. What does Libra need to know? What are the messages for Libra? I'm getting hesitation. Let's see. All right, let's start here. We have noticed the blessings. This one says, gratitude puts us in a position of having instead of wanting, thanking rather than complaining. When we focus on what we already have and take stock of our blessings, we get more blessings. What are you grateful for? Share it with yourself and others. So Libra, there may be like a tendency to look at the negative things or a tendency to microanalyze what's not working, but the universe is asking you to notice what is working and all the progress you made, and not to forget that, not to forget how far you have come and how much progress that you have made and the good that is in this situation. We have a listen. Are you talking more than listening? Do you finish people's sentences for them? True connection is about how we make people feel, whether or not we're being open and present. Life is communicating with you. An important message is trying to get through to you. Let go of your fear of not being heard. You'll get your chance. For now, just listen. So tapping into this energy, the universe is telling you to take a moment, take a pause. We even got the slow down card that came out for you guys. But the universe is saying, okay, you're going to get the perfect time to strike. You're going to get the perfect time to do what it is that you need to do. But listen to the universe to make sure you're not feeling like, because I feel like you're dealing with a situation like divine timing. The universe is saying, don't convince yourself that it's not working, because that may convince you then that you need to take a different path and completely give up on something. Notice the blessings. Listen, because the universe is about to give you the perfect time to strike. And then let's see what else we get. We got slow down. When it feels like our world is spinning out of control, it's easy to get overwhelmed. This is a good time to begin daily meditation practice. Your mind is most open and receptive in the morning, which is why people find it helpful to start your day with centering exercises. Cultivate stillness within what you know, and there is no rush. At the end of our days, we only care about our to-do list. We'll wish that we had loved more, lived more, and been at peace. Don't wait, slow down now. So the universe is saying you're working too far ahead, worried too far in the future. Set micro goals so you don't look so far ahead, because if you only have one big goal, like I want to be a singer, if you have one big goal and you just want to be a singer and you don't have any micro goals in the way, every moment is going to feel like a door closed. Every moment is going to feel like a denial, because you won't be that famous singer that you had planned to be. So the universe is telling you not to think too far ahead, to slow down so you can live in the moment, because at this point you're kind of just driving yourself a little crazy, Libra. We have confidence. I'm also hearing you deserve this. It takes courage to put your butt on the line and go for it, and the best way to strengthen your confidence is to put yourself out there. Who cares what other people think? Everybody starts somewhere, and don't worry about making mistakes. You can always course correct, but you'll never know or grow unless you try, and the more you do, the more confident and successful you'll become. When you shine, we're all inspired to do the same. So tapping into this energy, you guys, you're really being called to tap into your inner confidence that things will work out for you, especially if you know that you've taken the steps that you were supposed to take to get you where you need to be. We have give each other space, fall in love with it, fall out of love with it. Sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space. So take a step back to create room for authentic conversation. Perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through the emotional thicket, or maybe you just need some new tools for healthy communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. So like I said, fall in love with it, fall out of love with it. Allow yourself to get space from your dream, from your person, from whatever it is that you're wanting. I feel like there's been so much focus, so much go, go, go. You guys have really been in your masculine energy. You're being called to slow down, tap into your feminine energy, which is so hard, especially in society today. We're literally programmed to be in our masculine energy, to always be working towards something or for someone, for a company. We're programmed to just be doing things. And that's a whole nother thing, because it keeps us distracted from what's actually important, but not going to get into it. And then lastly, we have it's time to rise. This one says, no matter what's happening in our lives, we always have the potential to rise above it. Rising is a powerful choice away. Rise out of negative thoughts and limiting beliefs. Rise out of your comfort zone and out of complaints. Rise out of your slump and get up and rise. What are you waiting for? So tapping into this energy, it's time to pick yourself back up. I feel like you guys have already decided that something isn't going to work out, but really it's just like you're in the midst of the journey. That's really all it is. It's not that you haven't gotten any closer. And the only way that you couldn't have gotten any closer is if you didn't take inspired action. So if the universe, gave you the messages, the only way that you could truly not have evolved or not have gotten anywhere in it is if you know that you haven't done your part. Even if we're talking about a manifestation, you did your ritual on the new moon, on the full moon, so you know you're getting closer. Even if you can't see it physically. Give it space to come together. Especially in relationships, oftentimes we work on ourselves, and we feel like, okay, I'm ready, universe, why isn't my person here? And it's like, well, they got to get ready too. You're dealing with a whole nother soul here, on a whole nother path, on a whole nother journey. You may be ready, but sometimes people really do have to catch up to you. So give people space to do that for you, Libra. Give people space to catch up and meet you where you are. You guys are going into hermit mode right now so that you can find your way back to balance, then to victory. Because if you look, how can I describe this? This is like, I'm getting this image of, oh, you know what? This reminds me of this movie, but I don't even know what the movie's called. It's this movie where this guy has this bunker, and this girl is like stuck in the bunker with him, but like outside is the zombie apocalypse, and he like literally built this bunker so that they can be safe and so that they could survive. And this is like you guys looking out of the window like, I just want to go outside. Not even knowing that there's all this craziness going on, not even knowing that more than half of the population has been wiped out. If you know the movie, drop it below. I don't even remember if it's a good movie or not, to be honest, so maybe don't. But anyways, it's just an example. It's just like, you guys, if you were to truly see the chaos going on outside of you right now, you would want to go inside. It's in your best interest not to pay attention to it, because things are gonna look crazy. If you microanalyze your path right now, you're gonna look at things and be like, I am miserably failing. But the universe is asking you to have blind faith and to just trust and allow things to unfold. Because I ain't even gonna hold you, they look a little crazy right now. There may be a tower moment unfolding. We have the High Priestess and the Hermit. So you're being asked to tap into your intuition, to go within, to recharge, to slow down, to rest, to relax. You just did a lot of work, I feel. For the most of you, Libra, you guys have been in your masculine energy for a long time. And it's hard for you to relax. And this isn't about, you know, doing face masks and lying back and getting a massage. This is about whatever relaxing is for you. For me personally, like my relaxed days, I'm still doing something. Like I'm either continuing to redecorate, or I'm either, I don't know, I'm still working in some way, somehow. So it's not about just, you know, feeling lazy, but it's about whatever relaxing is to you. You can still improve your life while relaxing, but the universe is telling you to give the work a little bit of a break, a little bit, because the universe has to match your energy. And I don't feel like you, okay, so if there's a project in your life, Libra, that truly needs your time and attention and you truly need to work on it, continue to work on that path. But if you're working on it because you feel like something is not happening, that is not something you need to continue to give more energy to. Like I said, it's just kind of driving you nuts. We got the Sun in Temperance. So victory is on the way. Balance needs to come through though. In order for you to really survive, in order for you to really thrive, you definitely need to be in a more balanced state. And I don't honestly feel like that'll be very hard for you to get into. Wasn't this one in reverse? Did I move it? I feel like the Four of Swords was in reverse. But we have the Four of Swords here. This is about going within. This is about making a plan. This is about charging. If it was in reverse, then that just lets me know that you guys haven't done that in a while. So this is either a message to go within or a message that's acknowledging that you haven't gone within in a while, whatever way. I can't remember if it was in reverse or not, and I moved it. But anywho, we have the Hierophant in reverse. Wow, this is wisdom. See, that's the thing. The High Priestess is more about intuition, whereas the Hierophant is more wisdom based. And with that in reverse, that lets me know that you guys aren't learning from the past, or you're ignoring a lesson that you have learned from the past. You've driven yourself into this place that you're driving yourself into now. In the past, slow down, stop microanalyzing. Remember that time you freaked out because you thought things weren't going to work out, and then you found out that they were going to work out after the fact? Don't end up in that position again. Turn your knowledge into wisdom. You remember that happened. Don't end up in that situation again. And don't pay attention to this. King of Swords in reverse and the Page of Coins. Be open to the universe. Allow the universe to grow your current circumstance, your current situation. But you have to really kind of be optimistic. Trust has been such a collective theme lately, I've found. Like the last few weeks, I've been getting this message of blind faith and trusting the universe has been such like a big deal. Yeah, we have happy and content. Being in a positive vibration is going to bring you everything that you've been wanting to. Ooh, and maybe this is why you need to be in a balanced state, because in terms of love, now that we're pulling from the romance deck, we have building up the nerve and forbidden fruit. So there is a forbidden fruit, someone that's not good for you, someone that wants to play in your face. We have them building up the nerve to come back to you. And if you're in an unbalanced state, you may just forget all the wisdom that you learned. You may forget everything you've been through with this person and say, you know what, I've been working hard to build myself up, or working hard for new love, and I'm just going to screw it all because I'm going to go back to this person because they're offering me something. Ooh, maybe they changed. You know they didn't change. Stop it. No, we're not doing that. We're not living in fallacy, okay? We're not doing that. Because you know this is not what you want. That's why it's important for you to be in a balanced state, because otherwise you may end up going back. You know, you may end up going for it. We have release baggage and happy and content. So I feel like you guys have worked so hard already to release baggage. Some of you still have a little piece of baggage that you need to release and get rid of and take care of. But for most of you, I honestly feel like you've already done that. And you're supposed to be in a pretty happy, good space right now. You've done the work to be in a pretty good spot. But if you're not, I feel like it's just because you're allowing this doubt to creep in again, and the universe is kind of slapping your wrist before you go too far and start to self-sabotage. Any other messages for love? Yeah, I'm definitely getting a message of release and control. We have chemistry and get off your high horse. See, chemistry is not about control. Chemistry is two people coming together, surrendering to each other, falling for each other. The thing about chemistry, it's not just a crush. It's not just about you feeling something for someone else. It takes two to tango with chemistry. Both parties feel mutually for each other. So in terms of love, you're being asked to stop controlling things because you're not giving anyone else space to thrive in this environment, to thrive in your life, to be, you know, in unison with you, in harmony with you. If you try to control everything and take the lead on everything, you know, that could be a lesson, honestly, you know, before you get to this relationship. That could be a lesson before you get your perfect relationship, to allow people to take the lead when they need to. Allow trusting your partner. You have to trust your partner. You can't control and think you're all of a sudden just going to have this, you know, epiphany and stop being controlling once you get the relationship that you want. We have just say no. So yeah, I definitely feel that energy of your shadow self trying to tell you you need to control the situation, you need to do something, yada yada. It reminds me of this TikTok I saw the other day. This girl was like talking about how she struggles, you know, getting out of her masculine energy. And so she's been working with her boyfriend on being more open and allowing him to take the lead on certain things. And so he got them an Airbnb for this trip that they're going on, but he got it in a tiny house. And she's like, he is 6'5". I looked at the Airbnb that he sent. Should I take control over this or no? Because he is not going to fit in that bed. It's a tiny house. You're 6'5". This is a tiny, tiny, tiny space. And you're a big dude. And she was like, what should I do? I don't know why I just thought about that, but that's how I feel. Like, I feel like you guys are worried and you're looking at the situation like, that's not it. Like, that's not going to end the way it needs to. Like, I need to step in. I need to control, but you need to release, okay? If someone makes a fool of themselves, that is not a reflection of you. And that's the whole tea. Like, if you want to take control and be boo-boo the fool, listen, okay? I guess you're going to have a neck crick and a backache the next day, but I'm small. I don't know. We have why unfinished symphony and poised. This is the point, Libra. You're being asked to be poised. You're being asked to allow this unfinished symphony. I almost want to pull some more tarot on that. That's like an energy of being able to close out the cycle with someone. Okay, we're back. Being able to close out the cycle with that person that's the forbidden fruit, building up the nerve to come back to you. And it's funny because they're building up the nerve to come back to you because you're leveling up. So they're more attracted to you now. Whereas it may have been a cat and mouse game before, impossible to tie this person down. And now all of a sudden they're feeling like they have to build up the nerve to talk to you, either because they know they played you and they know they were dead wrong, or for two, you've been leveling up and now they're a little bit nervous. Take that leverage. You have the higher ground. Stop while you're ahead. Allow this cycle to close. Do not take, I really don't feel like you should take this person back. You'll know if that's a message for you or not, because it's a forbidden fruit. But we have the Y card, and I feel like that's your energy. And I feel like that's a question the universe has to you. You're questioning everything that's happening, and the universe is questioning, why do you truly feel like you have to question everything that's happening? Do you have trust issues? Is that what it is? Or is this, you know, does this truly boil down to you not feeling like you're enough? Does this truly boil down to a confidence issue? Is that why you feel like you have to control everything because you feel like if it's not at your hand, it won't get done? Or, you know, that someone can't be attracted to you because you didn't make them, you didn't do something to make it happen? Is it really rooted in the belief that you have to do something for someone to love you or be attracted to you? Go deep, you guys, because you're asking the universe, why is this and this and this happening? And then the universe is hitting you with the reverse Uno card, like, well, why are you focused so much on it? Why are you so paranoid on it? You got trust issues? Is it a confidence issue? Like, that's what I'm getting for you guys this week. So yeah, check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. I don't do payment through Instagram DM. Be aware of fake accounts. I'll never DM you first asking if you want to read or anything like that. So be aware of that. My only Insta is directly below. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, all sorts of stuff on there. And yeah, I love you, Libra. That was your spread. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.